Get some more in-depth information on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech there from Gowhar Farooq, who is an assistant professor at the AJK Mass Communication Research Center in New Delhi, and he joins us from the capital there. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, he mentioned that economically, this is going to cost the country a lot. How much are we talking about here exactly?
It's very difficult to estimate how much. India is a population, it's a 1.38 billion populace. So a large number of the migrant laborers have left for their homes. The industries are shut. It's a very strict lockdown. Let me also tell you that since China has eased the restrictions, it's the largest and the most strict lockdown anywhere in the world. Especially when Modi says the lockdown will go severe in next 7 days at least, we are also expecting that the business houses, whichever are running, it will be very difficult for them to operate. That said, he has also taken into consideration that the daily wage workers are being taken care of. He has stressed on the fact that their business activities will not be hurt. That said, nobody can estimate how much will it cost the Indian economy, but there are already layoffs, as often Prime Minister was speaking, and he has stressed on the fact that people should not lay off employees. But whatever my sources tell me, that some industries are already seeing pay cuts, layoffs. So we exactly don't know how it will unfold. And as the experts are saying, the virus will decide the timeline, not us, not the experts or pundits.
Okay, Gowhar, he also mentioned that they want to detect hotspots and block them off to curb the spread of the virus. How effective is this method, especially when we're dealing with a population of more than 1 billion people?
There are hotspots like cities like Mumbai, cities like Delhi, which have high number of cases, and Kolkata. So what the government is essentially trying to do is to limit the spread of virus to these areas, and there are other areas in the vicinities which they don't want to come in this impact. So what the essentially government is trying to do is to limit the at least spread. If this hotspot they feel is limited to certain areas, they can focus on them. There is one more thing we have to understand is India is testing less in comparison to other countries. For example, per 10,000, if Britain is testing 7.9%, India is testing 0.05%. So this is one criticism that the government has consistently faced, that India is not testing enough. And perhaps we don't know what is the actual extent of the spread of the virus. But the Prime Minister has stressed that they have revamped the medical facilities. They'll be testing more. What I also feel is in these hotspots, the government might go a little extra in terms of testing people or providing more medical facilities.
All right, Gowhar Farooq, thank you so much for those updates for us out of the Indian capital.